The Lesion costs 150 platinum to buy outright, or you can build it for 25,000 credits. Well, really it's more like 40,000 credits because it's 15,000 on top of that build it. But then it goes up more because this thing eats a torpedo to actually make it, which is a goddamn shame because the torpedo is actually quite a decent weapon. So expectations for this thing through the roof. 1400 plastids isn't really that much. 4 neurodes, 2300 nanospores. Yeah, this weapon had better be really good. I still don't like the fact that it doesn't have toxin built on into it, and it's an infested weapon. If it had, instead of slash or puncture, or just instead of one of them throw toxin on, I really hope this is a good weapon. Comparing it to the torpedo, which is on the left, yeah, it's got more slash, the same puncture, more impact, more wall, 10 more status, more spin attack, more leap attack. The problem comes with its attack speed is slower. Its swing speed is slower by quite a lot actually. And its crit chance, well, it doesn't have any. It's got 5% crit chance, down from 20. But the status only went up 10%. Not looking good so far for this thing. It really isn't. It does come with a V polarity, I guess, so that's kind of a bonus in its favour. After using this for a while, I kind of settled on this build, and to be honest, I'm stuck in a bit of a moral dilemma. I want to try body count on this thing, but I can't figure out what mod to swap out. I mean, Spoiled Strike does add damage, but so does the combo counter, so I think I'm going to try swapping out Fury for this, but I want to see how quickly we can kind of take somebody out first. So I'm going to spawn in an enemy, preferably one that's not going to fight back, because that would just be a complete pain, but I'm going to go, wow, yeah, why not? They seem to have raised the rank of these, and I can't remember it going up that high. Screw it, I want one that high. I'm just basically going to go see how long it takes to try and take this guy out. I think he's... Yep. Ah! Damn it. Because this thing, it's meant to have, like, elemental on it anyway, so... And kaboom. That actually did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to, leaving me with quite a lot of health as well. And actually, the more I think about this being in here is going to make no difference for taking on just one enemy. It's going to make the big difference taking on a few enemies. Because the counter is going to be going up while you are attacking one enemy. It's not going to have time to actually do anything else, so screw it. Oh crap, I really did not want to do that. And where are they? Did I actually hit simulate or cancel that? Yeah, I think I cancelled that. I'm an idiot. But yeah, the counter is going to pretty much stay exactly the same. Because I'm only taking on one person here, so in a mission with multiple people, yeah. I'm not even going to freeze him this time, I'm just going to... he still got us. And there's the, that was the blast damage knocking him over. Actually not a bad weapon, it seems to be taking a lot longer to kill. I lost a lot more health there. It actually seemed to perform a little bit, you know what, one last time. Of course, putting Fury back on because it just seems... Being able to swing it faster seems to actually do more damage to this thing. Because obviously you're going to get more hits in at a quicker time frame. And again, out of the air. Stand up, you pain in the butt. Wow, that was actually a huge chunk of health taken off him. Boom. Yeah, definitely going to keep Fury on this rather than body count. Spoiled Strike doesn't make sense to get rid of that for it. The question still remains though. Considering this takes the torpedo to actually build it, and okay, it is an improvement, it takes the torpedo's specs of 71% total status to the Lesion's 100% status. It takes the corrosive and blast, sticking with the same exact build, from 192 on the torpedo to 384 on the Lesion. But it's just the fact that it swings slower just raises the question of, is it really worth it? And yes, but it is just worth it. Like, normally when you get an upgrade to a weapon, it's an upgrade to a weapon. This eats a torpedo in its build cost, which kind of, you've got to justify losing the torpedo or building a second one so you've still got the torpedo. And even though it is a better weapon, it's just the fact that the attack speed is... With Spoiled Strike and Fury, the Lesion got to 1.1, so even with Fury in there, it's still slower than the torpedo. And it's the whole... I don't want to say damage over time, so I'll say DPS of it. It kind of evens out that the Lesion is just a little bit better, so it definitely is worth using the torpedo to build the Lesion. I really wish it had a much quicker attack speed to it. Even if the attack speed started at 1.1, it would be a hell of a good weapon. The fact it starts at 1 is, it's basically the only downside to this thing. Having the built-in toxic proc to it helps it along a lot. And status builds can be good, unless of course you go to the moon base and take on some of the sentient things that become immune to damage. Then you just gotta hope you have different damage types on your normal weapons, because if you hit them with this too much, they'll just become immune to it pretty quickly.